Hey, dudes, what's going on? Dean here. In the background, we have a gameplay with the oh so lovely HG40. Well, maybe not oh so lovely HG40. We will talk about that a little bit throughout the course of this gameplay. But in the background, like I said, you're watching a gameplay with the HG40 playing some team deathmatch on the map Metro. And yeah, so what I wanted to talk about in this video is the best way to use the HG40 and what attachments that you should run on this to make this gun work better for you. Because in my opinion, the HG40 isn't all that great. I spent all that time hoping and praying that I would get this out of a supply drop, finally got it, and unlike the FAMAS, it's kind of meh. I mean, it's a decent gun, it does what it's supposed to do. It's a a high damage, low fire rate weapon gun, and it does that pretty well, but there's definitely some attachments I think that you can use if you were lucky enough to get this weapon to help it work better for you. So let's talk about those. First and foremost, like I said, it's a very attachment heavy weapon. You're gonna need at least 4 attachments to make this weapon be really, really good. And the very first one that I'm going to suggest is rapid fire. Now, like we mentioned before, the weapon is a low fire rate, high damage weapon. And when I say low fire rate, I mean it is a very low fire rate. It is slower than a lot of the light machine guns in the game. It's not quite Gorgon level, but it's a pretty slow weapon. So you want to use that rapid fire to get those bullets out a little bit more quickly. I don't have the exact numbers, but I think it's like 60 rounds more it will fire when it has rapid fire on it. So I think that you definitely want to use rapid fire, and it will definitely help the gun. Secondly, I would suggest long barrel. It has a pretty good I think it's 4-shot. It has a pretty decent 4-shot range as it is, and you might not need long barrel, but for me personally, I don't like the optics that come with it. I don't really like using a sight on it. I guess you could go that route, possibly run a BOA 3 or a Varix to get the recoil down, because there's that new glitch or thing that's supposed to happen. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but I guess you could use a Varix and get the grip with it. But I like using long barrel because it changes the optics on the gun for some reason. I really like the optics with the long barrel, and it does give you that little bit extra 4-shot range that you probably don't need, but hey, it's there and it helps out a little bit. Secondly, or thirdly, I guess I should say, you're definitely going to need a grip with this weapon. This weapon is very, very bouncy, and a grip will definitely help you out with controlling it. It's very hard to use at medium to long range, I find, and that's kind of where it struggles the most. It should be a medium to long range weapon because it's so low damage, but the recoil on it's so bouncy and crazy that it's kind of hard to control at medium to long range, and then it suffers at short range because it has such a slow fire rate that you're not able to take out guys with like a Vesper or a VMP, and definitely not a shotgun. You're not going to win a battle with a shotgun user unless they are just crap with their accuracy with this weapon. So you're going to want to use the grip. I think that those are the first 3 attachments that are really, really necessary: rapid fire, grip, and long barrel. I think those will definitely help improve the weapon, but I'm not going to stop there. What I would suggest after this is either a laser sight or a stock, or you could also run fast mags. I'm using fast mags in this gameplay, but I think the other 2 attachments are also very, very useful. I would say that you would want a laser sight because the weapon's so poor at close range because of its slow fire rate that you're going to want to use that hip fire possibly, and be able to strafe around a little bit better. And then you could also use stock with that too, as I suggested. So one of those 2 just to help your performance better at short range. And then I'm using fast mags in this gameplay. I don't think it's entirely needed. The HG40 has a pretty decent reload speed as it is, but you might as well bump that up with the fast mags. It definitely helps, I think, in terms of engagements. And yeah, so those are the perks that, not the perks, excuse me, those are the attachments that I would suggest for this weapon. Let me know what you guys think about the HG40 if you've had a chance to get the weapon or pick it up, and let me know what your class loadouts are with it usually, because I'm kind of curious. I definitely think it's an attachment heavy weapon. I think that you have to run several attachments to really make it work in your best interest, but maybe you guys have some tricks up your sleeve and things that you think that it should run with. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the gameplay. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Final score was, what do we got? 28-6, 28-6, 26-4. I don't know. You can read the score. I can't read it. We had a decent game there. Let me know what you guys think. Hit like if you like it. Hit dislike if you think I'm dumb and you didn't like the video. And yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in the comments below, and peace.